What's up, Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for all the good and bad inside the world of Apple. Now, we've got a bunch of stories for you and another prize giveaway for the holidays. And if you guess fruitcakes, you're wrong. Now, let's start the show off with the new iMacs that are officially on sale this Friday. The 21.5-inch iMac will be available immediately, and the 27-inch will be available for pre-order and shipping sometime in December. Now, the build-to-order models for both machines allow processor upgrades, RAM upgrades, and the option for Apple's Fusion drive. The biggest difference between the two iMacs is that the 27-inch model has an accessible slot for user-upgradable RAM, which is a big deal, and you can also upgrade the video card to NVIDIA's GeForce MX series, which is their latest architecture. The 27-inch iMac is also larger in size. Now, I'm excited for this release. I was waiting for a Mac Pro to replace my dual G5 tower for the longest time. Yep, I said G5 tower. But I'm not waiting anymore, and I'm planning on putting in a pre-order for 27 inches of iMac.
You're pathetic.
Okay, I know. Well, whatever. Now, Mac Pro lovers, there's still some potential good news on the horizon for you. We're expecting to see the new towers sometime in early 2013, and with the initial beta release of OS 10.8.3, screenshots have captured the fact that it will support AMD's latest 7000 series graphics cards, including the high-end Tahiti line. A similar discovery was found with the release of 10.7.3 nearly a year ago, but it's a sign that new hardware will be supported, and it's better than no sign at all. Now, one of the things I get asked a lot by you, the Apple Byters, is if you should wait for an iMac with Retina display. Like this guy, James Fong, who bugs me a lot. Now, Apple still hasn't even made a Retina display for its 17-inch laptops, and right now producing one that's 21 or 27 inches is really too costly. It will eventually happen, but I wouldn't expect an iMac Retina for at least another year. But what about a standalone display? Well, check this out. Sharp recently announced a new 32-inch 4K resolution monitor that uses its LG Zio LCD tech that's expected to hit the market in February of 2013. Now, the roughly $5,500 display will sport a 3840 by 2160 resolution with HDMI and DisplayPort inputs and the thinnest frame on the market at just 35 millimeters. Now, doesn't this smell like the specs of a next-gen Apple display? It was rumored at one time that Apple was going to use Sharp's IG Zio displays for its iPad line, but sourced its display components from other companies instead, and we saw how that worked out for the iPad mini. But it's something to keep your eye on. Possibly the next flagship display for Apple's Pro customers is waiting in the wings. All right, let's hit the quick bites. There's still more fallout from Apple's Maps, and according to a Bloomberg report, Eddie Q, now in charge of internet services and software, has fired Apple's Maps supervisor and is looking for help from outside map technology experts to get people to once again trust and use the service. Now, GM recently announced that the eyes-free mode for Siri that will integrate Apple's voice control with car systems will be included as part of GM's MyLink system on several Spark and Sonic models beginning in 2013. This is great as long as Siri gets better. And Adobe is expected to release the Retina version of Photoshop CS6 at their Create Now Live event on December the 11th. Finally, a real app that can benefit from the Retina display, and thanks to Photoshop, we're able to create masterpieces just like this one, just for the show. All right, guys, now we like to show off some cool independent projects once in a while, and if you're looking for the Swiss Army knife of iPhone cases, this could literally be it. It's called the Task One, and it's an Indiegogo campaign that's a case for your iPhone, but it can also carve sticks for roasting marshmallows, act as a screwdriver, and cut steaks, suckers! All right, check it out and support it if you guys, want to impress the girls. But what about a crazy out there idea from will.i.am? You know, the guy from the Black Eyed Peas that likes to dress like he's from the future and wears Lego hats. will.i.am launched a new camera accessory called the iAm Plus. I'll just let you soak it all in for a moment. Now, it will be available for the iPhone 4 and 4S in 2 versions, and the high-end version will include interchangeable lens for your existing iPhone camera and a slide-out keyboard. Now, a more advanced model for the iPhone 5 will come with a dedicated 14 megapixel sensor and flash and a companion app that turns the hardware into what will.i.am calls a social photo experience with a service called iAm. Think of it as Instagram without all the letters in the middle. Oh yeah, the entry-level add-on will also cost around $315. Now, I don't like judging things before I've tried them, but first impression? Oh no, hell no, that's just poopy, that's poopy doo. All right, let's do another sweet holiday giveaway. You know I'm a huge fan of Jealous Skins, and they just launched their new iPhone 5 hard shell case and skins for the iPad mini. So to celebrate, they're hooking up 8 of you, the Apple Biters, with a $20 off gift card on anything from their site. And since it's the holidays, all you have to do is email or tweet me something you want for Christmas this year. It can literally be anything. The more random, the better, and we'll announce the winners next week. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. Email us at theapplebyte@cnet.com. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for another Bite of the Apple.